here from thebestdrummerintheworld.com, and I'm here at Pitchfork hanging out with Kelley Stoltz from Sonny and the Sunsets.
Yeah.
Great set today, Kelley.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it. Kelley, what makes a great drummer?
Oh man. Well, I guess the drummers that I really like either had probably had their own thing without detracting from the normal sound. Cool fills, like Ringo Starr fills are awesome. Jazz dudes who are doing stuff. I don't like a lot of cymbals, so anybody plays some toms, a lot of toms, and just a good backbeat, I guess. That's what makes a great drummer.
Cool. Any guys? Now you're from the Bay Area,
right?
Any other guys in the Bay Area that you feel are really doing that well?
Drum-wise?
Yeah.
There's a band, the OCs, has a drummer, this guy Mike Schoen, who's a really incredible drummer. He always does these weird accents in odd places on cymbals, which I find really weird. And at first I didn't like it because it kind of was counterintuitive to that's not the part of the song you want to highlight.
Yeah.
But then I figured I tried to do it myself with things and I just can't. And then now I'm amazed at how he does it. And they play these hour-long sets. It's just one song into the next, pretty much. It's just, he has to go crazy for about an hour.
Yeah.
He's really impressive to me.
You have a solo project.
Yep.
And you play the drums for that yourself?
I do. Basically, I'm like a home recording artist and have some records with Sub Pop, and I got started playing drums basically because, and really multi-track recording at home because a friend and I moved from Michigan out to California 15 years ago with the idea of starting a band. And we had a few practices, but he kind of got into doing other stuff, and I was like, come on, man, let's do this. And so I kind of just I bought a 4-track and started playing on his drum set. And that's kind of where I taught myself to play drums.
Okay.
Just out of necessity to record my own, which at that time were totally horrible songs that I didn't want to share with anybody else. So I just learned to play drums that way, playing on a 4-track, providing a beat to my own songs. So.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. So I get to play drums on my records, and then when I tour, I take somebody else. I haven't really embraced the singing drummer thing yet. Maybe one day when I get a little bit older, 10 years from now. But but playing with Sonny, I get to live my drummer dream.
Okay. What other roles do you play in the band? Are you like the driver? Are you set list writer?
I think I remind Sonny, I've done a bit more touring than him on my own, so I kind of remind him of things that people had to tell me, after me driving him crazy, like not having a set list. If you're going to have a set list, like not having a set list, so I kind of remind him about that. Make sure your backup guitar is in tune before you start the show. Just those little like mom and dad things, just to remind him that there were things that I never did and that people told me that just kind of, especially at a place like this where you get your 30 minutes and you got to get off, you don't want to really waste 10 minutes tuning or whatever. So just little things like that.
Yeah. Great vibe today. Really, really positive. It was a really, really nice set.
Yeah.
How is your solo stuff different from what we saw today? You playing drums with Sonny?
It's similar in that it's a singer kind of writing songs and bringing them, whereas he brings them to a band. I just kind of bring them to myself and put them on my 8-track.
And your multiple personalities.
Yeah, my multiple personalities jump out, and then I don't know. They're both 4/4 kind of rock and roll based, with a lot of background in blues progressions and 60s rock and pop. So there's a lot of similarities, I think. He's got me beat lyrically because he's just a master lyricist.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's a lot of similarities, I think.
Any other projects that you're working with?
No. This has been it. Just doing my own recording and having a record coming out in October. And
you want to plug that real quick? What's the name of your album?
Kelley Stoltz. and the record is called Two Dreamers, and it's on Sub Pop. Comes out October 12th, and I'll be drumming all over that record.
Okay.
So putting on a clinic for 40 minutes.
Great, man.
Yeah.
Anything else for the best drummers in the world?
My favorite drummer is probably Billy Ficca from Television.
Okay.
Because he obviously knew how to play jazz, and he plays really weird fills on Television songs. And probably Roger Johnston, who was in the Monks. It's like a garage band, and he basically used no cymbals.
Okay.
And then there's so many awesome jazz players that, you know, they basically beat everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know, I wouldn't say Art Blakey or Elvin Jones, but then the other dudes beyond that are my favorites.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
I appreciate your time, Kelley. Thanks for hanging out with us. TheBestDrummerInTheWorld.com. Thank you very much.
Oh, and that guy on the video, the YouTube guy.
Wait.
That's who it is. That guy on YouTube, he's the other inspiration. You seen him, the guy in the church band?
Oh,
That dude?
yeah.
He might actually be the best drummer in the world.
That guy is radical, man. We need to track him down. That's
Well,
for
when
sure.
this interview was happening and the guy said, I'm not sure who it's with, but it's with the best drummer in the world, I gotta say I was hoping that dude
No,
was gonna
you're the best drummer in the world.
Yeah.
You're the best drummer in the world.
At least in Chicago.
Yeah.